In the frozen world of Antarctica, survival is ruthless. Every creature fights for life, but one bird has earned a controversial reputation: a pirate of the skies. The Arctic Skua, accused of stealing penguin eggs. Is this a cruel myth or a shocking truth of nature? Today, we uncover the mystery behind one of the most debated wildlife stories on Earth. Penguin colonies are among the busiest communities in Antarctica. During breeding season, thousands of penguins gather along icy shores to raise the next generation. Each pair carefully protects a single egg, which represents months of effort and survival. Parents take turns caring for the egg. One penguin remains behind, balancing the egg safely while shielding it from freezing winds. The other travels long distances across the ocean searching for food. This routine continues day after day. But penguin colonies also attract attention from above. Where many animals gather, predators inevitably appear. And penguins, despite living in large groups, are never completely safe. Skuas are powerful seabirds, perfectly adapted to polar environments. They are strong flyers, capable of traveling vast distances over open oceans. Unlike many birds that rely on speed alone, skuas depend on intelligence and opportunity. They observe carefully, they wait patiently, and they strike only when success is likely. Skuas are opportunistic feeders. They hunt fish, steal food from other birds, scavenge carcasses, and sometimes prey on eggs or chicks. Because of these behaviors, humans often describe them as pirates. Yet from a biological perspective, skuas are simply survivors doing what nature requires. Here is where the myth begins. The claim says that the Arctic Skua steals penguin eggs. However, geography tells a very different story. Penguins live almost entirely in the southern hemisphere, especially in Antarctica. The Arctic Skua lives in the Arctic, near the North Pole. These two animals live on opposite ends of the planet. In the wild, Arctic squaws and penguins never meet. So how did this misunderstanding spread? The answer lies in a closely related species, the South Polar Skua. This Antarctic species shares similar appearance and behavior with the Arctic Skua. Because both birds are called skuas, many people assume they are the same animal. This simple naming confusion created a powerful myth. The South Polar Skua does live alongside penguins, and unlike its Arctic relative, it regularly interacts with penguin colonies. During breeding season, skuas patrol nesting areas looking for opportunities. They watch for unguarded nests. They notice distracted parents. They identify weak or isolated chicks. When the moment is right, they move quickly. Eggs may be taken, and young chicks sometimes become prey. To human observers, this behavior can appear harsh. But in nature, predators play an essential role. Skuas help control population numbers and remove weak individuals. They also consume dead animals, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem. Rather than villains, skuas are vital participants in Antarctica's ecological balance. Wildlife stories often become simplified as they spread. In documentaries, books, and online videos, scientific details are sometimes shortened for easier storytelling. The word skua becomes a single character instead of several different species. Viewers remember dramatic moments but forget geographic distinctions. As images circulate across social media, accuracy becomes less important than excitement. Over time, repetition transforms misunderstanding into accepted belief. The myth of the Arctic Skua stealing penguin eggs is a perfect example of how easily science can be misinterpreted. Regardless of species, skuas are remarkably intelligent birds. Researchers have observed them recognizing specific nesting locations and learning from previous hunting attempts. They remember successful strategies. They adapt to changing conditions. Some studies suggest skuas can even recognize individual humans who approach their nest repeatedly. Their behavior demonstrates planning, awareness, and problem-solving ability. These traits allow them to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Far from being simple thieves, skuas are highly evolved seabirds shaped by millions of years of natural selection. So, did the Arctic Skua steal penguin eggs? The answer is both simple and surprising. The Arctic Skua does not steal penguin eggs because it never encounters penguins in nature. The South Polar Skua, however, does prey on penguin eggs and chicks as part of its natural survival strategy. The story is not about cruelty. It is about balance. In Antarctica, every species depends on another. Predators and prey exist together in an endless cycle that keeps ecosystems healthy. Nature does not follow human ideas of right or wrong. It follows survival. And when we look closer, myths often transform into deeper understanding. The real wonder of wildlife lies not in perfection, but in adaptation. The endless struggle to live in a world shaped by ice, wind, and time.